Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yep, but we can. Let's see what the chat says.
Hi there.
Well, we're getting a bunch of chat. I'm losing people already, so I'm going to jump right in.
All right.
Well, I clicked it and he just went away. But Abe, we got True North. There's Chris.
Hello.
There's South Tex. Romy. Ugg, I'm going real quick because you guys are disappearing. There's Dead Smooth. Stan the Bearded Man. Small Town Traditions. Hey, Jim. Bearded and Blessed. Good to see ya. Or Mr. Dapper. Jeff Harmon.
What's up, everyone?
Hi, guys.
The Kenny Big Show. There's Abe. He's the one I clicked on that disappeared. There's Donna Long.
What's up? What's up?
There's Bob and Terry. Hey, Bob. There's Corey Weatherbeard. Romeo got room. Now Andrew was the first one I seen, and he said that Pudd sent him. So,
And Andrew did make a donation. Thank you so much for the contribution.
He did a super chat as well.
Hello there.
There's Renee, Black Manor Grooming. Excuse me, there's Smokey. Hey, Ray.
You what?
There's Mrs. Bruce City. Hey, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky. Hello, Becky.
And
Oh, let's see. I don't want to miss
I love you.
Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking, chatting her up. Trying to get through y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dino, thanks for
Chris.
becoming a member.
Who did?
Chris.
Dino, it's like all the way at the bottom.
Oh, there we go. I see it now. Thank you, Dino. Appreciate it. Get that money song ready. I think we got 3 that we owe.
Oh, this one will be for Andrew.
Here comes the money.
Hey, Dino. Nice. Big Stu. Hey, Big Stu.
What's up, Chris?
Valar. Hey, Vero.
Vero.
How you doing?
Be sure to tune in to Vero tomorrow. It's their anniversary, 1 year. And they're doing the raffle winners and beard display winners.
So there's that one.
Andrew, thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate it.
There's Mrs. Bruce City.
Becky, thank you so much.
Just having withdrawal, huh?
Here comes the money.
There's Grady. Hi, Grady.
What's up, Grady?
There's Miles. Good to see you, Miles.
Miles, what's up?
Hey.
I think.
We were up to 50.
I think I got you, Baker, but I'll say hi again.
Yeah. I like milkshakes, Baker.
There's Kay, Busy Bee Collective.
What's up, Kay?
How you doing?
Let's see. Oh, there's Elegant Sasquatch. Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
How you doing?
Hey, Jacob.
What can I say except you're
Next up,
welcome?
Leatherworks.
Scott, move
How
your
you
head
doing?
to the left. Like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Get right in front of that
Right
face. There you go. Right there. Oh, you moved. I got it.
I'm trying to hurry, guys. Believe you me. Yeah. Oh, there's Tara. I didn't get her yet. Hey, Tara.
What's up, Tara? This is early for you. Thank you for
Yeah, I'm all
stopping
out
in.
Hello, murderer.
There we go.
No knives this week. She normally gets kicked out.
Yeah. Oh, Dino's in the mountains of New Mexico. It is beautiful there. I know
Wow.
exactly where you're at, Dino.
Hey, there's Ken.
Check this
Bayer
out.
Beard Body. Hey, Ken.
What's up, Ken?
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
El Mariachi Blanco.
El Mariachi, thank you for coming in.
Welcome.
There's Randall. Hey, Randall.
What's up, Crunk?
How you doing?
Why are you still here?
Oops.
Sweet Jesus.
We got Walmart Beard Care with the Pizza Hut sign.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
Hey, there's Santa Tom. Hey, Tom. Good to see you.
How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Tom? Be sure to tune in to Santa Tom and Bob.
Yeah.
Their show coming up in a couple weeks.
Okay, whatever
For a
you
week.
think, brother. You're the boss.
Maybe it's 1 week. Maybe it's next week. The Tom and Bob show.
I'm still working on it, guys. Oh, there's Dave, born bearded. Hey, Dave.
What's up, Dave?
How you doing, Dave?
Hola, welcome to hell, you klein racco.
I'm getting there now. I can see my little bars getting down lower. Okay,
Are you sure?
Yeah, Weatherbeard. I remember that show.
there's Dino with a super chat.
Thank you, Dino. Money, money.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
There's Phil, bearding on a budget. Hey, Phil, good to see you.
What's up, Phil? Good to see you.
How you doing?
Robert Allen.
Robert Allen, what's up?
I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
There's Beard Sage. Hey, JGP.
Really, the only word for it
What's up, Beard Sage?
I'm getting closer, guys. If you can sit off for a minute, I'll get done.
Oh, the time for talk is over! Now is the time for action!
There's Bones, Beard and Body.
Bones, what's up?
you
Thanks
doing?
for stopping in. Appreciate you.
Kenny.
Oh, yeah,
Member for 2
baby.
months.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Kenny with the member flex.
There's Gokin, Raven Beard Co.
What's up, Raven? Be sure to
How
check
you
out his
doing?
show tomorrow night at like midnight.
If I don't fall asleep.
Is that another one from Andrew?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, geez.
Here comes the money.
Greatly appreciate that, Andrew. We got 52 in the chat.
Woo!
And happy birthday, Jeff.
Bruh.
Harmon. I saw in the chat someone was saying happy birthday to Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff. Chris with the member flex. Thank you, Chris. All right, we all caught up?
Yep, I'm caught up. Oh, Bearded Bullfrog. There's Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Scott, any announcements? Any?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Other than we kind of just dropped Broadhead Beard Brawl 2.
I saw that. Same weekend, right? Same first weekend.
Yes.
June?
I
Yep.
tried to push for it to be moved, and I got outvoted.
Well, I don't know if the other comp is anymore. I heard they're not doing that anymore.
Oh, well. Then there's no need for us to move.
I could be wrong.
Nobody's scheduled yet, but that's like
Yeah. Nice.
quite a ways away.
Nice. Chris with the $1. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Really keeping me on my toes today.
Yeah, man.
I'll be right back. I'm home alone, and Clementine was just down there barking. I gotta go see what her issue is. So,
all right,
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Wow.
Brother, this guy stinks.
The only thing I gotta say is I was out last week, as everyone knows. I was in Oregon hiking, and I gotta tell you, Oregon is America's best kept secret. It was so beautiful there. The hiking was amazing. So if you ever get a chance, Southern Oregon, Crater Lake area and surrounding areas, truly amazing. We also went to Redwoods in California, and that was pretty cool too, but we were really impressed with Oregon.
That picture of Crater Lake looked amazing.
Oh, yeah, so beautiful. Let's bring our guest on, if he's awake. Let's see. Everyone is here for you, Pudd.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to the Bearded Respect.
Yes.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yes, we got 56 strong in the chat, and they are here for you.
Shout out Andrew. We got 3 donations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tara or Egon. I have no idea how to say it. I'm not from there, so.
Oregon? Like the Oregon Trail?
Oregon. I don't know. But thank you so much, Pudd, for coming on the show. And
Yes.
of course, we got the first question for you. Even though it wasn't that long ago. What was your favorite toy as a little boy?
So this was a hard one. I wasn't really a big toy guy growing up. And I know the popular answer is Star Wars. That is far from my favorite toy. I don't even like Star Wars.
What?
Yeah, shocker, I know. But kind of a weird toy, but my Red Ryder BB gun.
All right.
Well, I wore that thing out as a kid.
What were you shooting at?
Anything that wasn't a person or an animal. I mean,
So no animals. You weren't shooting at.
well, I won't say
Possums.
that, but yeah.
Or armadillos? Do you ever shoot one of those?
No,
They just bounce right off, right?
Exactly. They're a Texas treasure. I can't do that.
Texas treasure.
No.
Yeah.
Shoot your eye out.
He wants to know if that's a chupacabra on your hat.
The chupacabra. You know, this is actually a good topic for discussion. So, a few weeks ago, I wore this same hat. I went to Dutch Bros to get some coffee, and there was a young girl, probably early 20s, and she said, "I love your hat, and I love the aardvark on your hat." And aardvark. Now, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that kind of shook me for the whole day, honestly.
Well, I asked you what it was too. I couldn't really tell,
Yeah,
but you
you
told
did.
me it was a possum.
It was a possum.
So, and thank you, GoCon, for the membership. Really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
So, tell us about how you found yourself in this beard community, watching the Bearded Respect, going to all these different shows. Like, how did you land here?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. 2 years ago, I stumbled across Dan C on Reddit, of all places.
Okay.
Yeah, toxic Reddit.
Yeah.
And I stumbled across him, dug deeper. Then Dr. Nick's was my first company that I ever bought from.
Okay.
And
good company.
Wasn't necessarily my style, so then I dug deeper. Found Beard Octane. Still not quite what I was looking for. Then I stumbled across True North, and then that's when I really started to dig deeper.
Okay.
And I started joining all the Facebook groups. Then I slowly found all the YouTube channels like y'all, and here we are.
All right, Tom wants to hook 'em.
Oh, here we go. Hook 'em horn.
Here comes the money.
Thank you so much, Santa Tom. Really appreciate you and respect you, Santa Tom. Thank you so much for your support. So yeah, True North, you kind of found them, tried their scents out, and kind of got hooked. I know you're a big fan of True North.
Yep.
How many scents would you say you've tried from True North?
Oh boy. Upwards of 100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up there, and I guess True North, because I was in the fragrance world for a long time.
Okay.
Cologne, perfume, and Dan always hyped up True North for being the leaders in the cologne world for beard oils.
Okay.
And again, I just dug deeper, and then that led me to True North. And Chris and Tara have always been real good to me. I probably consider them family at this point. Two of the closest owners I've ever been with, and it's kind of turned into some kind of addiction of sorts. But I think we can all kind of say that in a way.
Yeah.
And I said, here we are.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, great beard. Which, I mean, for a lot of people, it does take age to grow
Mm-hmm.
a beard. You know, it kind of like the older you get, the fuller it becomes. But for your age, I'd say that's really good. Like you can tell you definitely take care of it.
Thank you.
And that's not the only thing you take care of, because you kind of do skincare. Like you're really into all over care. Maybe like the biggest influencer of men's grooming all over the body. Tell me more about that.
So I was never into skincare or hair. I mean, heck, I didn't have this hair till about a year ago.
You didn't have hair?
Barely.
Oh.
I would just cut it clean off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But the skincare started probably 5-6 years ago. But it was always a woman-dominated like industry. So I know most men are scared to really dip their toes into it, especially the way they'll be looked at from the outside. And I can, that's a valid point. But I think we've all had or seen, especially family and friends who just do not take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very simple fix, and it doesn't have to be expensive. You can get as expensive as you want. But I think, growing up in, small town Texas, skincare, body care, hair care, that was always frowned upon.
Right.
And I kind of took it upon
right?
myself to, I guess, change that. I guess break the stigma, if you will. And I've slowly gotten family into it, friends into it, people from the community into it, and it makes a difference. And said again, it doesn't have to be expensive, but you can go as cheap as you want, as expensive as you want.
Mm-hmm.
It is a rabbit hole, kind of like beard care, so you got to be careful, but you don't need much. And I'm always easy to reach. I can help you build a routine. It's not hard, but I do advise everybody to at least try it one time, and I think you'll reap the benefits.
Okay. Yeah, and if you haven't caught it, check out Pudd's Instagram, where he does post like his daily routines and stuff like that. And Andrew, another donation. Appreciate it so much.
Here comes the money.
And you want some lettuce shake?
Lettuce shake?
You up for a well, he said take the hat off though.
Nope.
No?
Yeah, I can't take the hat off. Hair screwed up.
All right. Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are talking about how they consulted with you on skincare and hair care. Yeah, and those curls are definitely amazing. Funny story, when I was 12 years old, I got a perm.
Really?
It was about as curly as that, yeah.
See, and I get the perm question at least 2 or 3 times a week just from strangers.
Yeah.
It's and I guess it's I guess for the kids nowadays it's very popular.
Is it? Okay.
Which is why I kind of want to cut it off. But and it's just getting hot in Texas, good Lord. So I just kind of want it gone. So tomorrow it may be getting cut off completely.
All right. You're like bald?
Usually I get a 2 and a 1. I just shave it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, brewer perm, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I was, 12, 13, I mean, that was hairband days of the 80s. And there was either perm just in the back or perm all over. I've done both.
Yeah, what's funny, like Vero says, people pay to have curls as amazing as Pudd.
Right.
But yet people that have curls, they use a hair straightener because they want straight hair, So
Right.
no matter what you got, you want what everybody else has. It seems to be what happens. But
Well, Andrew's glad that he got the lettuce shake before you shave it all off. So, I think, I'm not 100% sure, because Pudd, you and I have talked, but never about any like serious life things. But I kind of sensed that the skincare was also stemming from some health concerns that you had years back as well. And you had just posted on Instagram about having like good results from a scan, a MRI of the brain. Wow, bones and beard body. Thank you so much.
Here comes the money.
Wow, appreciate that, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Jimmy Bones, thank you so much. So, what happened? What happened years ago that require you to get screenings every year?
Yeah, that's a kind of a long story, but I can make it short. So, July 27th, 2020, I was having headaches for about 3 weeks, but I was 22, working in a warehouse, so I just chalked it up as, drink more water or whatever. They were never major, but just enough to kind of nag at you. They went on for about 3 weeks, and July 27th, my mom, of all people, forced me to go to the doctor. The doctor just wanted to get an MRI just to be safe. She didn't think anything crazy was going on. But they called me the next morning and said there was a very large mass sitting at the bottom of my brain and my pituitary gland. So that was obviously, you're 22 years old, you're kind of in your prime, and it kind of grounds you. So, of course, I'm scatterbrained for the whole day, scheduling appointments and calling specialists and this and that, insurance. And again, I'm 22. I don't have a clue about nothing.
Right.
So, anyways, fast forward, September 3rd, 2020, I have surgery, a craniotomy through the head. And thankfully they got out all of the tumor. So we're always blessed for that. But come to find out, so brain tumors are tricky. Most of the time, if they're not cancer, which mine wasn't, thankfully.
Okay.
If they're not cancer, once you get them completely out, you're good. So mine is a pretty rare case. It's called a craniopharyngioma, and it's, what do you say, a 1 in 2 million chance to get. It's the rarest benign brain tumor you can get. And even with total resection, it has a 20% chance to come back regardless. So I've had yearly scans for 6 years now, and they've been clear ever since, again, thankfully. And I had my last one, had my scan last Friday, so 7 days ago, and I got my results Wednesday, and we're all in the clear again. And this time, I don't have to go back for 2 years. So constant progress.
That's awesome.
That's great.
So you were 22, having just like these kind of headaches every day, and
I
parents
guess
are like, "Go to the hospital, man."
And I guess that's also the guy in this. You don't want to go to the hospital. That's for sissies, whatever you call it. But again, I'm 22, working in a warehouse in Texas in June,
Right.
so I'll just go drink more water, and that'll fix it right up. They just wouldn't go away, and turned out something gnarly was going on up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still good to this day. It came with some consequences, but they kind of outweigh everything else. So we're always blessed for that.
Okay. So, did they say well, I guess they really can't determine, but did they say anything about how long you probably had it? if it was large, it might have been like a couple years, right?
Right. So the way my surgeon laid it out, I've had it since birth. You have it when you're born.
Okay.
And again, it's very rare. So it slowly grew and grew and grew. So I've had it my whole life.
Yeah.
And it finally grew big enough to cause issues. And I believe when they took it out, it was the size of a lemon. So pretty gnarly. Yeah.
That is huge. That's big. So have you had any like residual problems since the surgery?
As far as the headache stuff and stuff in the head, no. That's been clear. It did cost me half my vision. I lost the left half of both eyes. So the left half and the left and the right eye are gone completely.
Okay.
And they won't come back. They had to take out my pituitary gland. So I'm on complete hormonal replacement for the rest of my life.
Okay.
But them are the main two issues. I mean, big issues, but
yeah.
The more you live with them, the more you get used to them. And I guess for the last, I'd say 3 years, it's been perfect.
So you don't have so you don't have any peripheral vision to your left, then?
Yes, sir. That's correct. But in my left eye, it kind of helps this eye because this is gone, but this is still here. This is just gone, so this is kind of hard. So driving's tough. Hoping nobody from the Texas DMV is watching because I'm not legally allowed to drive. But you know, I still work a full-time job. I still do everything. So that's our little secret.
Okay. Okay. Wow. What kind of work do you do?
For the longest time, say the last 8 years, I worked at a small plumbing warehouse in my hometown, and I just slowly worked my way up. Trying to figure the best way to explain this. I'm a plumbing CAD designer, so I basically design plumbing layouts for apartments, high rises in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
So you direct shit?
Kinda.
Yes, that was a pun. Jason, we got any questions from I saw a few questions in the chat.
Yeah. So we'll start with this one from Kay, Busy Bee. She wants to know why you're hiding the curls.
These things are very high maintenance. I mean, Kay knows it's a chore, and it probably takes an hour to get them fully done, and I wouldn't mess with that.
And I think we kind of figured it out, but Grady wants to know how old you are.
I'm 28 years old. I'll be 29 in November. Haven't quite broken that 30-year mark.
Don't be in any hurry.
Yeah.
After that, it starts going downhill.
Now, Katie wants to know if you came out of the womb with your beard, since that eviction was not that long ago.
Oh, man.
And of course, this would come from Renee. I think she's asking about the tumor. Did you get to keep it?
So, funny story. My mother wanted to keep it, and they would not let her. They would not let her. I wanted no part of it, but she wanted to keep it so bad. They wouldn't let her do it.
Yeah, so Grady's 29. So Pudd, I think you're the youngest. I know.
Still? Dang.
I know. Well, Ray's pretty young too. I think Ray Smokey. He's in his 20s. I'm not sure exactly where. And Jessica probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so just starting on Reddit, getting into the beard community, finding Dan C on Reddit, and then just kind of like going from there, different beard companies. What are your roles in the beard community now? Like how do you feel about like what's your influence on the beard? Because you definitely have some influence in the beard community. But what sort of things are you working on right now?
You know, I find sometimes the community itself finds its way in a bad spot. I think we've all seen that recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to find myself as a supporter of many companies.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we all have our favorites, but you know, I think it's more. We need more good guys. I'm not sure. You know, people have different labels for that of what a good guy is, but
Ray's
29. Oh, there you go. But yeah, you know, I'm not sure what my role is, but I think like everybody else is to support all the small batch makers, family owned. You know, these are all family owned. Some companies, this is their only income, and it's our job as consumers to support that. Because if they go somewhere, then we don't have it anymore, obviously. But yeah, I see myself as a big supporter.
I like that, Katie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, and with that support, like the support that you give, like you moderate certain like pages, you moderate certain like YouTube channels. I think that's pretty important and, you know, pretty supportive. And you also, you buy a lot from different companies because I see you're selling it on BST. So you try them all. Like you try a company, you buy their catalog and go through it. So that's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got all this stuff that you can't use up in the time before it goes bad.
Exactly, and that's part of the reason, you know, you start selling stuff or just giving stuff away is you're kind of out of room, so you got to make way for the latest and greatest.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, you know, sometimes some negative things happen in a community. And I just want to say that Pudd is a stand-up person. No one's going to remember this, but like over a year ago, Pudd and I had a little issue. And
oh yeah,
he came at me, like he apologized to me right away and very respectful. And he's always been a huge supporter of the Beer Respect, and I really appreciate that, Pudd. The support that you've given us over the years.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's like what this show, you know, we're all about positivity. We try to keep that negative stuff out. I think we do a pretty good job, because we like to support the community and support people like you that support us. You know, and you definitely got the support. We had up to 60 people on here tonight, so there's definitely good supporters and they know that you're a good person because it shows. Stu says he's guessing you're not married.
Yeah, not married. I buy way too much stuff to be married.
Right.
Yeah.
Kay wants to know, do you have any nifty organizers for your beard collection?
Just buy a bookshelf and load them up, and whenever that gets full, I buy another one. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Oh, good question, Mike Nash.
Oh yeah. So I've been asked this by numerous amount of people. Remember earlier when I said I could not legally drive? Yeah. So that's an issue.
Can you fly?
Yeah. I don't see why not. As long as I'm not flying the plane.
Right.
But it's I've talked about it, but I just don't see it right now.
That's too bad. It's too bad. And have you met anyone in the community?
Not that I know of. I don't remember
Okay.
anyway.
Okay. We did attempt to meet at one point earlier this year in January.
Yep.
Back when I was in the area, but we just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But someday we'll get that chance. Pudd's on the no-fly list. So other than beard community, healthcare products, or self-care products, and directing shit, what are your other hobbies? Like, what else do you like to do?
I live a pretty simple life. I mean, sports have always played a big role in my life. I mean, that's probably still my passion.
Yeah.
Sports.
Yeah.
Kind of what I look forward to in a way. I'm a big football guy. I mean, I'm sure most of you know. But that's really where I look forward to a lot of stuff. And this community actually gave me something to do outside of football season. So this is kind of what I do when there's no football on.
Yeah. Favorite team?
Well, I'm a freaking Dallas Cowgirl fan, and obviously I'm a big Texas fan. Yeah, tough times here in the Lone Star State for football teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that jersey you got hanging up back there.
Thank you. Yeah, he is Mr. Earl Campbell. That's my favorite player of all time. They don't quite make him like that anymore.
No, they sure don't.
Yeah, I'm with this. I'm in agreement, Katie.
I mean, now that all the health stuff's kind of behind me, it's not really out of the question.
Yeah, you're out of excuses now.
True that. I ain't made excuses.
Yeah. Big Stu said something. Pudd, you aren't that far from me. We go east. Did you move, Big Stu?
Yeah, Stu. You
live in Pittsburgh.
Last time I heard.
That's a pretty good click there.
I looked at that myself. I'm like, I'm started to scratch my head. I'm like, wait, what?
Jason, that's gonna be a long drive to Bacon Fest.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark? Yeah, I think there's a kidnapping planning, an abduction being planned. Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, wait, you are very far from me.
Yes.
We thought so.
Yeah. Have you traveled out of Texas at all?
Yeah, I've been to California one time.
Okay.
Oklahoma quite a bit. I couldn't stand it there. Louisiana a few times. I went to Florida one time, Alabama, but mostly the deep south and out west, but nowhere really north.
So you couldn't stand Oklahoma, but you liked California?
I didn't say that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not unusual for Texas people to not like Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, it's a cause a fight.
Yeah. And we'll just for people that are new here, we really don't go into religion too much. I saw the question that they had for you, Pudd, but we won't ask it. So no politics, no religion. You can talk Star Wars here, though, even though Pudd likes Star Wars.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
How do you not like Star Wars? What happened?
I mean, I'm only 28, so I never really grew up with the whole Star Wars thing.
So your parents weren't Star Wars fans?
My dad hates Star Wars, and
so that
he's
explains
54,
it.
so it all kind of trickled its way down to me.
Yeah, that explains it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Busy BK says come to Cali for the beard comp in October.
Now that's doable, actually.
There you go. Do you have a kilt?
Well,
you don't have
maybe
to have
not.
one. There's definitely gonna be some for sale there. It's a Celtic festival, so
not my style, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever saw a kilt when I was in Texas.
Yeah, I don't.
Probably not.
I don't believe I have either.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people with you on the Star Wars thing. Oh, Abe wants to know, have you ever been to Oklahoma University and University of Texas game?
Yeah, been to 8 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Red River rivalry.
That's it. It's a blast. It's something you can't really put into words until you really go.
Huh.
I used to have a apartment right down by the stadium.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I lived in Austin.
Yeah. What else we got there, Jason?
Well, I had saved this one. Katie wants you to tell us.
Oh, Debbie. Yep, Debbie. Debbie the tumor.
Debbie Downer.
Yeah,
that must be why I saw Debbie earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Debbie the tumor. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good running joke for a while. It was supposed to boost my morale, but it did not boost my morale.
You're like F Debbie, right?
And in South Texas beer, did you go through any extensive rehab for your vision, or just dealt with it?
They just threw me to the wolves and said, "Hey, we'll see you next year," and it kept on getting not better. So I just kind of just dealt with it. Which I still like run into stuff that I know is there. It's pretty bad, honestly, but it's slowly gotten better. I get a lot of questions about it. It's because the vision's gone, but people ask, like, do you just not see nothing? Is it black? Like, how do you, it's almost like it never even existed. It's kind of strange.
Okay.
Well, on that point, when I had my first detached retina, it was in my right eye, and I did notice they asked me, if I seen a flashlight and this and that. And one time I did see a flashlight, and I thought there was like a cop car behind me or something, but it was like an elongated flash of white light. It wasn't like the cops or nothing, but I did see this flash, and I'm looking around. I was actually in my car, and I didn't see. I'm like, what the heck was that? Well, then the next morning or a couple days later, it was either the next morning or a couple days later, I'm at work, and I'm like, it was in my right eye, and I couldn't see past my nose. It was almost like I had a big bump on my nose or something, and I couldn't see past it. I called my wife. I said, "You got to get me into the eye doctor." I said, "Something ain't right." So as soon as and of course, when you call, well, we got an opening next month, and my wife's like, "No, you don't understand. My husband does not go to the doctor. Something is wrong. He needs to be seen now." So they said, "Okay, come in this afternoon." So I went up there right after work, and right away they did the retinal scan machine, and you got a detached retina. And this was a Friday, and they're like, you need to get into the hospital, because they don't mess around with a detached retina, because they told me when they talk about macular degeneration and stuff, if your retina gets past the point to where it's getting detached at your macula, you're done. So, They don't mess around with that stuff. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's kind of the same thing that you're seeing or not, but yeah, it was
it's
definitely weird.
Because every now and again, maybe once a month, I will see a flash of light where there's no vision, and I'll kind of think, "Whoa, it's kind of weird," and then it just kind of goes away. It'll do it, about once a month.
Is it, Michael? Are you looking at the comments? That next one. Is that the one you were referring to about religion or something?
I
don't remember.
On the pin comments?
Yeah.
Not the HEB.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's a grocery store.
Yeah.
Shout out HEB. Yeah.
Yeah, HEB.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing about HEB?
Man, dude, I love HEB.
What is it about HEB? Why does everyone love HEB?
So, I mean,
I've been in one before. I wasn't impressed.
So it's just that's fighting words.
Just like Star Wars is. So
it's obviously it's only based in Texas. So people, Texas is kind of like a cult almost, and we just kind of gravitate towards it, that kind of thing. But the coolest thing about HEB and why people support it so much, whenever there's some kind of natural disaster, like when the floods happened in Kerrville last year and this year, HEB will flood any kind of place that was hit by some kind of disaster with its loads of trucks just constantly. And I think, Texans obviously support
That's
Texans.
awesome. Yeah.
So we all kind of gravitate towards that.
Okay.
And
that makes
it's kind of a big deal, honestly.
Well, yeah, definitely deserves support. Does Buc-ee's do that?
Buc-ee's, I got beef with Buc-ee's.
Uh-oh.
So first off, the CEO is a Texas A&M Aggie. Don't like that.
Okay.
Wow. And they expanded out of Texas when they said that they wouldn't years ago.
Yeah.
So we got beef with them, but I still do go there and spend my funds there.
Yeah.
But
well, the first Buc-ee's I've ever went to was in San Antonio.
There you go.
That
And
was
that's
like
one of the bigger ones.
That was a long time ago. I was amazed.
It's crazy, ain't it? They got
now
everything.
there's one 50 miles from me, or 70 miles from me. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
In Colorado.
Holy cow.
I heard they're building one in Nebraska.
See, that's what pisses me off a little bit. They just going north.
They're going national.
They're building two in Wisconsin.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
It seems like it's taken forever to get there.
Yeah.
They announced it, and like 2 years later, we still don't have one.
No, that's about right.
But it's supposed to be done within the year.
And then Chris wants to know your thoughts on the Boston accent. Be honest.
I think everybody knows how, and I think I'm not the only one who feels some kind of way about that. It's pretty easy to make fun of, but again, they're proud of it. Kind of like Texans are proud to be Texan. People from Boston are very passionate about being from Boston, but y'all just sound funny, and that's okay.
I remember when I moved down to Texas, people told me I had an accent from Wisconsin. Everyone here I talk to says I don't.
It's easy to pick out accents here, just like people. If I were to go to New York, they would pick mine out pretty easy.
Oh,
yeah, then I moved back, and my parents said I had a Texas accent.
Oh, that's like Becky always says. I talk funny. I don't think I have an accent. But
she'll go around talking with an East Coast accent.
Well, Jason, I know you don't live in Pittsburgh, but you sound like you're from Pittsburgh. I know you don't live there, but
well, you're close enough.
I do say yins a lot. I mean, that's been
Yeah.
saying that, and I'll type it out. You
Or
know,
your whoosh.
Whoosh.
yeah, we'll wash clothes.
Shorts.
Yeah, shorts.
It's certain words.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's
No, not at all.
just different.
Yep.
Life would be boring if we were all the same.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
So Big Stu says, with an eye issue, do you think your nose is more sensitive, maybe helping to make you a good scent tester?
That's actually a pretty good question.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed anything, but man, I don't know. I haven't really noticed anything, but I can kind of explore that further, kind of see what kind of goes from there. But I haven't. I would say no, because I guess I really wasn't born with the eye issue. It just kind of happened, out of a crazy whim.
Yeah.
But that is a pretty good question.
They do say other senses help, but you haven't totally lost that sense of sight.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. And then I'm guessing this is a loaded question here. But Tara's got a question. Wants to know how you feel about Tom Brady.
Break Chris's heart in a minute.
How do you feel about Tony Romo?
I think he drank a little bit too much. I mean, that's a tough subject, but don't drink and drive. But
it's very true. Very true. There's some wild videos on the internet right now. Which are probably not even true.
AI.
Yeah,
it's all AI.
Me and Terry were talking about it before it came on.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but it's hard to tell nowadays. What's AI sometimes?
Oh, it's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
About another year or two, it's going to be impossible.
Yeah. I started seeing commercials on TV. It says characters may be AI created.
I think legally they have to list it now.
You can obviously see that it's AI. Why are you saying maybe? They may be created from AI. It's obviously AI. Right now, you can kind of tell, but a year from now, you're not gonna be able to.
Oh, it's scary.
Advancing so fast.
Yeah.
But most of AI that I've seen has that monotone, unbreakable voice talking. There's no flexion. It's just like they don't run out of air when they're talking, and so you could tell that. But by next year, they'll probably fix that.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Chat's going wild tonight.
Leave it to Tara to ask a band question.
Maybe not a super sniffer, but rumor has it you can tell how much metal foam is in the oil by taste.
Oh man,
I don't know that I'd want to taste metal.
Only Nash would have something like that.
I tasted a beard oil, but not by choice, just because it ran down my mustache.
Oh, wow. So, favorite Texas player all time?
Probably Earl Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you never got to see him play?
Oh no, I was way before my time. I got to meet him twice, but that's about as close as I ever got to him.
That's cool.
Yeah,
met him a few times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. There's a lot of it was him promoting his sausages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Earl Campbell hot links.
Yeah, those are pretty amazing.
There's a good question from Andrew there. Where'd it go? What do you want to see in the community moving forward with products?
I was hoping somebody would ask this. I think the beard care world has came a long way in terms of innovation. I mean, you're seeing companies come out with stuff that you'd never dream of in the beard world. I mean, especially all the different care oils, the different products that are coming out. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to have a exotic carrier blend, but I think with the way prices are slowly going up, and that's out of everybody's control. But I think more people want more bang for their buck, seeing this isn't something that's a necessity. This is a hobby. I think there's room for innovation, and some companies are lacking that. But innovation is big for me. I'm real big on carrier blends, the way stuff feels, which I know we all are, but some people just don't care. If it makes their beard soft, cool, and that's totally fine. This is not really how I see things. Especially we're paying for premium products. I think we should get premium products, but innovation is something I want to see more of. And I think we are trending that way. Just some people are playing catch up, and it won't be long before, we're in the $30 to $35 oil range, and that's going to be the new normal. It's kind of hard to say, but we're slowly trending that way, which is kind of scary, but it's also kind of fun to see.
Yeah. Have you ever dabbled in trying to make a beard oil?
Not a ton. I don't know how to say this. There's some stuff in the works. I'll just kind of leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay, I got a couple more pinned things now. So Kay asked, top products men or women should be using daily for skincare.
So that's a good question. It's also pretty easy. So, another common misconception with skincare is, when something's marketed for women, that's what they call like pink tax.
Yeah.
I mean, men have skin too. It's not, a moisturizer. It's not sexist. A man can use it too. So I think everybody, regardless of skin type, man, woman, doesn't matter. You have to have a good face wash, cleanser. It don't have to be fancy. I mean, a lot of these beer companies have great ones. I know True North has a good one. Johnny Ray has a good one. Dead Man's has a good one. The list goes on. I know Valahar has a good one. But a cleanser, some kind of moisturizer, and sunscreen. Sunscreen is scary for people. Especially here in America, the sunscreens just aren't that good. That's just the way it is. But sunscreens are so important. I know we all know people in our, immediate family, friends that have some kind of skin cancer. That's pretty easily preventable. It's actually very easy, to prevent. Just wear sunscreen. There's some cheap ones out there. There's some expensive ones out there. I can go on and on about sunscreen, but again, I'm easy to reach with that regard. But cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, 3 products. You use them daily, and you will reap the benefits.
Okay. Abe wants to know if you can name your top 3 scents. You don't have to name companies, just your top 3 scents.
And that's almost impossible to do. I mean, everybody knows, if you follow me at all, I'm a big House of Lords guy from True North. That was my first love. It still is. she doesn't make it anymore. I'm trying to nudge her in that direction. But Smooth Sailing from Dead Smooth was top 3 for me for a long time. And probably Blackbriar from Renee over at Black Manor. I believe the name's going to change possibly. But it's like a black raspberry and like pine scent. But them were probably my top 3. I actually got some stuff in from Beard Sage over at JJP today, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to test them this week.
Yeah, to go back to what you're saying real quick on being innovative. I mean, it seems like when I first started in the beard care realm, you know, which was 10 years ago, like it was just mostly about scent. Like we really didn't, as a consumer, really didn't pay attention to what was in it. It was just buying it for the scent. And even as I got more into the beard community, like 6 years ago, it was pretty much like a lot of companies were the same kind of like formulation. There's just different scents that you're buying. Whereas now, over the past 3 years, there's been so much of an extreme of different formulations from different companies. Yeah, I definitely feel that, you know, all that change.
Now here's the tougher question from Smokey. What's your top 5 companies? I don't know if
that's, and seeing, you know, that's one of the things too. Sometimes a company may drop out of the top 5 and move their way back in with a new product or a new scent.
Right.
That's hard to say. Just totally, you know, across the board. True North, Dead Smooth, Black Manor, Johnny Ray, probably Dead Man's.
Okay. That definitely changes for me too. I feel like, you know, like new things come out and then I'm like, oh, I'm starting to use this more often, you know, like, but there's like 30 companies that I love, you know, like,
and that's the issue. It's, you don't use a company for a whole week, then you use it and go, oh, I forgot they're, you know, really good.
Right.
Definitely.
Question from Big Stu. Have you ever found an oil type that doesn't work for you?
I wouldn't say so. But I have a redder, you know, beard. So thicker oils tend to work for me better. Not that thin oils don't. I guess it depends on the season too. You know, like during the summer, I'm often going to reach for something not quite as heavy. Or during the winter, I'm going to reach for a little bit thicker oils. I've never found one that hasn't really worked at all for me. You know, if you get into the whole, you know, Walmart and Target scene, you're going to find junk. But as far as oil type, you know, pretty universal, light, medium, heavy. They all kind of work for me. But I lean medium heavy just because of the red beard.
Yeah.
Okay. Then big. Oh. Hold on. There it is. This chat's screwing me up here a little bit for some reason. Okay. What is your favorite thing about the Texas A&M Yell Leaders?
I don't want to get in trouble. I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't even know what it's asking.
We'll talk after. I have some choice words about that one, and they're not friendly or PG for that matter.
South Texas Beard wants to know, what face sunscreen do you use?
So I strictly only use Korean sunscreen. I know it's weird coming from, you don't really understand how that works, but Korea is so far ahead of the curve on sunscreen. So mostly in America, we're using what they call mineral sunscreen, and that's where you see somebody put it on. They got the big blob of white on their face. In Korea, they use chemical sunscreens, and they blend in like you wouldn't believe. It feels almost weightless. But there's 2 or 3 that I kind of lean towards. I think Katie said it earlier, but House of Her weightless sunscreen, that's probably the best I've ever used, and it's from Korea, also very affordable. That's why I say it's really no excuse, because if you're going to spend $20 on a beard oil, you can spend $17 on a sunscreen and prevent future, possible skin cancer. It's one of them things that you have to do. But again, I'm easy to reach. If you ever just want a list of sunscreens, I can just send them to you. It's pretty straightforward.
What are your thoughts on Blue Lizard?
Not a big fan of Blue Lizard, but
Really?
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Okay. Did you ever use a Yuka app?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll tell you more about it later.
Please.
Okay. And Kay wants to know, how do you manage the curls in the Texas humidity?
That's another reason why I did not do them today. I mean, it is humid here 9 out of the 12 months. So, hair is hard to mess with when it's humid. I'm sure everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
You just
gotta
can't
frizz it out.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. So I just throw a hat on and call it a day.
I live in the north, and if I straighten my beard out in the morning, in the afternoon, it's all curled back up.
Exactly. It's bad.
Let's see. Yeah. And then Renee wants to know why you love black seed so much.
Yeah, anybody who knows me, I cannot stand black seed oil. I hate it. I actually hate it. Some people can pick up that carrier smell, and maybe Big Stu was onto something. Maybe that has something to do with the loss of vision. Maybe that's why I can pick it up more than others. I guess that kind of does ring true. But yeah, black seed, I'm sure we've all heard Dan kind of talk about it, but it has that pencil lead smell. And I pick it up pretty harsh in some stuff. I know I talked to Veronica over at Valahar about it. She tweaked hers, which I can still get some of it, but it's not as bad. And I know Dead Man's for a long time. His was bad. And I went into his DMs, you have got to do something about this. And he also fixed it. But a lot of people love it. And I guess the actual smell of it. But I don't see how. It smells like straight up pencil lid.
Okay. Then is Texas the best barbecue, and why is Kansas City really the best?
I mean, I've never had Kansas City barbecue, but there's a reason why people come to Texas for the barbecue. I mean, and honestly, it's a vacation spot for barbecue. I mean, I know people that actually have come down for weeks to go on barbecue tours. So it's a big deal. It's almost a pastime down here. It's football and barbecue. That's the two things you learn to do growing up. I think everybody kind of grew up learning how to, smoke a brisket or something.
Yeah, when I was in the Army, I got invited to many many families' homes on Sundays when they had brisket.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and just kind of to think. My dad always told me he was growing up, brisket was kind of a trash cut, so they would give it away at some like markets, like, hey, just take it, it's trash, and
Take it.
you kind of grow up, and now it's I mean, I was pricing, I was at HEB last week, and they had a Wagyu brisket for $280.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Would you ever take a supplement with black seed oil, liquid?
Liquid form? God.
That's what Beard Sage is saying.
Mhm.
But yeah, within, I think, 6 months, I had Dynamite take me to a Kansas City restaurant for the best Kansas City barbecue. And then 6 months later, Paul from Bearded Man Provisions took me to a Texas place for barbecue food. And I have to say, Kansas City wins right now for me.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on the place too. But I've heard
True.
Kansas City does have great barbecue. So
Yeah.
Jesus, Pudd, these questions keep coming in. Chris from True North, what are your favorite colognes?
them are hard ones to do too. That was my first, I guess, addiction was fragrance collecting. I think at one point I had like 400.
Wow.
And I sold probably 3/4 of them.
Was CK1 one of them?
CK1 was not one of them, unfortunately. No.
Wow. That's the only cologne I've used in 30 years.
Really? My first cologne, and I was 10, was Stetson. My dad bought me Stetson. I about gagged. And I took it upon myself to buy some better stuff. It's hard to say. Again, that's another list that changes throughout the season. I don't want to wear nothing that's, heavy with spice during the summer. And also during the winter, I don't want to wear nothing that's, clean and fresh. It's kind of the same with beard oils. I know some people rotate during the season. It's kind of the same thing with, fragrance.
Tara wants to know who's going to win the Golden Hat this year.
What is that?
Texas. So, yeah, and the Texas OU, the trophy is the Golden Cowboy hat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those rivalry games.
Yeah.
Big Stu wants to know, have you ever been to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue place?
That is my first time hearing about that. That is news to me. I need to look this up, honestly.
My favorite one when I was in Texas was Cooper's.
Cooper's, yeah, that's a classic.
Andrew wants to know, what are your thoughts on EO only scents?
Oh man, not a fan. Not a fan at all. I'm just not, freaking Andrew just knows me too good. I'm just not a fan, and there's some that we all love, but I just don't like smelling like, pine and tulips and lemongrass. It's not really my thing, but, to each their own. But I would say most of us in the community just don't really jive with EO scents.
I like them. They just, for me, they don't last long.
And I guess that's part of my reason too. I don't want to pay a premium price tag for something that's going to last me an hour.
I know it's healthier for your beard, but I just don't have a lot of them. But there are some I was surprised with how they.
Do you like peppermint? EO?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Everyone loves peppermint, right?
Yep.
Coffee?
Uh,
No.
Brewer's favorite. Coffee beard oils.
No,
Uh,
he's not a big fan of coffee. Beard oil.
Except for Brew Crew.
Brew Crew is fantastic.
Yeah.
Coffee and caramel. Those two are
That one I don't own.
So Bearded Buddha Grooming wants to know what's in your beard tonight.
Tonight is Zabalba from True North.
Mm.
Okay, now we're getting into some
Oh,
serious questions now.
Serious.
Yeah. Tara wants to know how many sets of spurs does your dad own?
A wild question. My father has 0 pairs of spurs. I do have 1 pair, me personally, and they're for my camo Crocs. I have spurs for my Crocs.
oh my God.
Well, now Katie wants to know, do you wear cowboy boots? And how many cowboy hats do you have?
So, cowboy boots, and this is going to sound weird, but it's dress up attire in Texas. I mean, you're talking weddings, funerals, night on the town, whatever. It's cowboy boots and cowboy hats.
Right.
Boots, probably 12 pair.
Wow.
Hats, I only have 2. Just a felt and a straw, just one for each season, for hot, cold. But I don't wear as much hats as I used to because I can't really fit them right now because my hair's so long. But yeah, boots, probably 12 pair.
I had cowboy boots once. This is a quick story. Sorry, Jason.
That's all right.
I was in 4th grade living in Buffalo, New York. And for some reason, I had cowboy boots as winter boots. And I got made fun of at school. So I threw them in the garbage. And the teacher pulled them out of the garbage and told my mom that I threw them away. And she was all upset. It's my cowboy boot story.
Well, I have a pair, and I've had different pairs over the years, but I agree they're for dressing up. I wear them when
I've got a pair.
Doc Martens are my dress up boots now.
Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Now here, Tara wants to know how many Jupe and Jupe flankers do you own?
What is that?
Yeah. What the hell is
that? That's one of the more made fun of fragrances to ever exist.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I don't have any. I don't have any. And she knows that too.
The bad thing is when I'm doing them pinned comments, then I come over to the regular comments and there's a shitload more that I missed.
Yeah.
I'm glad when
I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah, I'm glad when I'm over into the pinned ones that you keep adding more. But okay, so here's one here from Busy Bee. What's your favorite brand of boots?
Probably my Lucchese's, my ostrich Lucchese's, full blacked out. Pretty rare occasions, but they just feel just. I mean, they're like Cadillacs. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think about ostrich oil?
I mean, I'm a fan.
Okay.
Again, I have the red beard, so I don't know. It's actually one of my more favorite carriers. I can't use it every day because it makes it almost too soft, and sometimes leaves kind of a film. Depends how much of a percentage you use in there. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually a big fan of ostrich and emu oil.
Yeah, I'm more emu than ostrich. But...
Yeah, I think I would agree, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't really see. I mean, we always talked about bird oils, but I don't see many people talk about ostrich as much. I think it's mostly emu is what most companies use.
But I think Black Rebel is probably the biggest one that uses ostrich.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
I
of
believe
Black
Black Manor used ostrich back in the day. Believe it or not.
Does Pudd own Secretions Magnifique?
I used to. I sold it probably a year ago. So I trimmed down my collection a ton. You know, most of these beer companies are putting out colognes now. They're a fraction of the price I used to pay for all the niche stuff. You know, when you're going from $40 to $400, yeah, it's a pretty big difference. I'm going to go ahead and sell that, and I can buy 10 bottles of this.
But back on Black Rebel, there was a question earlier that I forgot to ask, but somebody asked, being in Texas, have you tried Black Rebel?
Yeah, they're honestly one of my more bigger collections. I just can't use them a ton because I think he uses 70% ostrich.
Right.
And it leaves a subtle film. Now during the winter, I can wear them more. I prefer his butters over his oils. But yeah, I mean, I wear it maybe once a week, usually on a weekend when I know I won't go anywhere. I'll kind of stay at the house. But yeah, I mean, I have a pretty big collection of Pedro stuff.
And then Tara wants to know, are blue cheese boots the best boots, or is Andrew a liar?
Blue cheese. Yeah, we had this discussion in one of our lives, about a year ago now? Yeah, I think you called it blue cheesy. Yeah, blue cheesy boots. Yeah, they are. In my opinion, they're the best on the market, and also made in Texas, and sometimes in Mexico. Depends where you get them at.
Now back on the cowboy hats. Are the two hats you got? Are they just like off the shelf hats, or did you have them custom made? I've seen videos where people, they get hats made all the time, especially handmade, shaped and stuff, the steam and everything.
Yeah, I had my straw hat. I had it done at the Resistol factory up here in DFW. They're not too expensive. It's just a straw hat. My felt hat, yeah, that's a 10X, which you can go up to 100X, and that's 100% beaver. That's very expensive. I had that one shaped and customized too, but I'm just not a big fan of spending 10 grand on a hat. I'm only gonna wear 2 times out of the year.
Right.
Yeah, I always see those videos. I never really knew how much. I mean, and I know you talk about the 10X and 100X. I've seen that, but yeah, when I watch some of them videos of guys shaping hats, I'm like, I just wonder how much one of them are. But then you see other guys. They got them things that go on your head and actually measure your head with all the pins. So I bet that's even more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Fort Worth, which that's the stockyards. I mean, you can find there's a hat shaping place anywhere you want to look in there. I'm gonna get a silver belly this year. That's gonna be my little Christmas present to myself. So.
Bye, Baker. Thank you for stopping in.
Good night.
Okay. Blue cheese or ranch?
Oh, ranch, dude. Blue cheese is absolutely diabolical. No way.
Come on.
No way, man. I have actual taste buds. There's no way people actually like blue cheese.
I love blue
No
cheese.
way. God.
I love
Ranch
blue
is
cheese.
disgusting.
Yeah.
God.
Ranch is
Oh.
disgusting.
Nope,
Like-
ranch. We're ranch. Ranch
No,
over
yeah.
here's yes, sir.
Blue cheese has to be
Oh.
chunky too.
God, that's disgusting. I'm going to gag on TBR right now.
Okay, speaking of, blue cheese versus ranch, I'm going to ask the age-old question, and I have a feeling I'm going to be let down, but Android or Apple?
Oh, Apple. It's not even.
I
I
knew it. I knew it because you're just a youngster, so I knew you'd be Apple.
don't know how people use Androids.
I don't either.
It's easy. It's easy. I can show you. I'll show you how to use it.
You're right. It's the
I
older
should-
people that never advanced. They stuck with the Android, even
It's
though
like you-
Apple was available.
If for only one feature, I would just have an Apple for AirDrop.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I'm always airdropping photos to my computer, especially to
Or
do this
sharing a
show.
password with someone that, like a Wi-Fi password.
If I get somebody's number and I see the little green text bubble pop up, disappointed.
Well, then don't worry. I'll never text you. I don't want you being disappointed at me.
Pudd, what is one thing on your bucket list? If you can only pick one thing on your bucket list, what's that going to be?
I never really thought about that. I've always wanted to travel to Europe.
Nice.
I don't really know why. It just seems cool, seems fun. Kind of get out of my comfort zone a little bit.
Europe's great.
Yeah, and I'm a big scenery guy, so that seems like something I'd love to do. And honestly, maybe if find time, go to an actual beard comp and kind of meet everybody. Put an actual face to the name, things of that nature. But I would say first, probably travel to Europe in some form or fashion.
In 2 weeks, there's a huge beard comp in Georgia.
That's what I hear.
I'm sure there's some in Texas. Just the biggest one ceased to exist.
Yeah, unfortunately, the You Matter is no longer. The one that-
Yeah, that's what you were telling me the other day.
Yeah.
Shame.
The green chat's a you problem.
I think most of the chat would disagree. K-cups. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you talk about older people like an Android. Now my dad is 20 years older than me, and he has an Apple. So,
well, he likes change. He advanced himself. He didn't settle. He went for the better.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you why him and my mom had got those phones, because when they were doing all the traveling in the motorhome, and he signed up for DirecTV satellite dish for the motorhome and stuff. I forget what company he went through, but it came with free Apple phones, so they got the free Apple phones. So,
this reminds me, next year, Worlds is in England.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yep.
World Beard and Mustache Championship is in Blackpool, England, which is very close to Scotland.
That's an idea.
Yeah. Beard Respect plans on being there.
Cool.
With a lot of other people. Yeah, would you do autographs at the beard comps if you go?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why you'd want my autograph, but I can dang sure sign something.
There were guys going around asking everybody to sign their stuff.
Really?
Competitors at the beard competition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And a lot of times they'll auction off, like everyone that's at the beard comp, like they'll have you sign a flag and they'll auction that off. That's pretty cool.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to happen at Broadhead.
Yeah, what happens to that?
We forgot about it.
You forgot.
All of a sudden, everybody left and we're like, oh, we got this flag here. We were also supposed to send the Best in Show flag with the guy who won Best in Show. It did get sent, but...
No.
So did you see what Big Stu says here? Apple has to give them away to get users.
Yeah, whatever. All I know is I was around when Apple came out. I was using the Android because Android was first. And then I moved to Apple because Android stayed right where it was. It didn't advance at all. It's still the same platform.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, it's broke. It's broke. Yeah. Well, Pudd, anything that you want to promote?
I wouldn't say so. I'm pretty excited for the Bob and Tom show next Thursday.
Yeah.
You always got Tara going live Fridays, Tuesdays. You got Veronica going live Wednesdays. You got her auction, her little raffle tomorrow. You got Parlor Talk Thursdays. You got Bishop. I mean, the list goes on. It's easy to support these people. Just do it. Drop in, say hi, drop a like. Even if you can't stay, just do something.
Right.
We all need a little bit of support.
Yep. And you're also the head guy at, what was it called? True North. The Facebook page.
True North Beard Club.
Beard Club, that's what it was.
Yeah. The very innovative name that we discussed for an hour.
But you had that up and you do a great job promoting that as well, trying to get new followers or subscriber members, whatever it is, and making sure that you're promoting all their specials and stuff like that. You do a really good job at that. Yeah. Yep. Class act as always. Definitely. I agree. Yep. Yep. Sam, Tom, and Bob will go live an hour before Parlor Talk. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I am too. Is that every Thursday or every 2 weeks?
I don't know.
I thought I heard it was every 2 weeks, but I may be wrong.
Yep.
No clue.
Yep. Thank you, Weatherbeard.
Hey, Corey.
Yep. Well, anything else, guys?
I don't think so.
No, not for me.
Unless you want to mention our guest for next week.
Yeah, next week we have Johnny Z Beard on the show.
Love Johnny, good dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
yes, he
he's
is,
a guy.
definitely. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Pudd, for coming on the show. Thank you, everyone in the chat. We held high 40s the whole time you were here, so you're definitely well liked, Pudd, and definitely a good person.
I appreciate the invite. I know it took me forever to come on. What you invited me in February or March.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get past Wednesday to really, get a clear mind and come on here and be some kind of joy to be around.
Right.
But I can scratch this off my bucket list of sorts. And thanks for the invite. It means a lot.
And be sure to tune in to Valhalla tomorrow, their 1-year anniversary, as well as drawing, raffle ticket drawing, and beard display contest. And then Bishop, the show after that, he's going to have the judges panel on his show for Silent Battles.
Cool.
Jasper. And we got one more money. Thank you so much, Mike.
Here comes the money.
Another Hook'em, another Texas guy. Got a lot of Texas people in here.
Represent.
It's like a big state or something.
Oh, something like that.
Could be their own country.
Yeah. All right, guys.
We appreciate the support, everyone. Make sure to check us out next Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Respect the journey, y'all. We'll catch you next week.
Have a good weekend, everybody.